On today's episode of Roundtable with Faozy, I have my good friends with me, Joseph Papalola and Richard Shady, and we'll be talking about interfaith relationships.
Thank you guys for joining me today, and I'm really excited about this topic because we usually talk about it's stuff that's not as heavy as this, and I think that religion is a heavy subject. Do you guys agree with me?
I agree.
Yeah, I do.
Yes.
I do.
And I think it's even funny because now I'm like getting older. I graduated from college. My mom's like, oh, you need to go get a husband, blah, 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 blah. And then it just makes me wonder. I'm Muslim, for those of you that don't know. And it just makes me wonder, I know that criteria has been dragged down when I'm about to marry someone or date or invest time. So I just have a question for the two of you. As gentlemen or as individuals, could you date or have relations with somebody of a different faith than you?
Most definitely.
Most definitely.
For me, no.
No?
No.
Okay.
Would you want me to expound on that?
Yes, by all means.
I just think that there are some foundational differences that are gonna just eventually rear their head and force clash to occur. What religion do you choose for your children to believe in? Things like that. And I mean, religion is something that you're supposed to practice together anyways. So that intimacy between that is gone as well. So I think eventually though, somebody's gonna have to convert to the other. I don't think that a wife and a husband could practice separately and the relationship still coincides. So.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So in terms of, before we move forward, you said that you would. Now, is it because, why is that? I want to hear a little bit from you.
Well, to be honest, I get where my man's coming from, but at the same time, I think my views on religion are very interesting in that it's so one destination. Do you agree? Same God?
No.
It's a different God.
Absolutely.
Okay, so that's a whole nother conversation. Yeah. For me, I believe I've read the Bible and I've read the Quran. I'm Muslim. I grew up Christian. The more I learn about Islam, the more I'm comfortable going to church. Does that make sense? That I can marry a Christian woman and she can take my children to church as long as she has no problem with me taking them to the mosque on Friday. The children should be given a choice.
Do you really want that confusion of, today I'm taking you to Jummah, but then on Sunday I'm taking you to church, and then it's creates, instead of awareness, confusion?
My thing is, I mean, for one, I don't want that upon my kids. For two, though, I mean, I don't see a problem with that being that, religion should definitely be a choice. I don't want any child of mine's just practicing their religion just because I'm doing it. My faith isn't, is not going to save them. So, but I mean, I would like to give them a choice, but at the same time, I want to steer them in the direction which I think is the correct way, anyways. So, I mean, that's how I feel about that. So,
what if it's a religion like Satanism? Or African traditional religion?
I can't mess with that.
So the religious, it's just.
I mean, I guess there has to be a limit. I mean, I can't be a part of something.
That's a warfare. That's warfare in the household. That's good versus evil,
That's no longer a relationship. That's a war, right? Yeah, I can't be a part of something that's, I guess, against me. But I mean, in regards to other religions, I mean, it's just about, what they support. And I mean, so eventually somebody's just going to have to come to a compromise. That's how I feel.
But if it's Satanism, there's no compromise. There's no relationship in the first place.
I was nope. Yeah. But, okay, compromise is conversion. What about if you like the Muslim who converted to Christianity?
For me personally, what I was saying about compromising is that I think that for a good percentage of people that do interfaith relationships, that may happen. Me personally, if I happen to meet a Muslim that I fall in love with, I would expect a 100% somebody to convert.
Would you convert?
Would I convert to Muslim? No. Islam, no.
I put it to you that you wouldn't convert because you feel your way is the right way.
Absolutely.
Would you not respect the conviction of the other person to feel their way is the right way?
Oh.
That might make you like the person more.
I don't know. That's pretty tough. And to be frank with you, I wouldn't even actually let it get to that. Let me even fall in love with somebody that is of the other, that is of not of my religion. To be honest with you,
I've actually heard that a lot.
You know, I mean, I when I'm getting to know people, I mean that I kind of get that off the table first.
That information is vital.
And if they're not with what I believe in, then I don't really pursue them. In that
He's like, I don't even just want to mess with it. Like, you know, all right, it's cool. I ain't tripping. But do you feel like, what if they convert and then it's like a fake conversion? Because a lot of times I've seen a lot of women convert to religions that they...
You find that those people were never really convicted in their religion anyway.
And then they, as soon as something happens...
They might have been forced to go to church growing up. They meet a Muslim that they love.
Absolutely.
They're happy to start praying.
That's definitely possible.
Then you're just living a lie, essentially. I mean, what's the point?
That's definitely possible. I mean, I hope we hope for those things not to definitely occur. But you know, just the different. Not even saying, you know, that I'm not even meaning somebody Islamic. If I mean somebody from any religion, you know, the roles of the husband and wife for different religions are different. So if I'm believing whatever I'm believing, and my role is this, and in your religion,
do you know the Quran?
I do not know the Quran.
Do you know the expectations of a woman in Islam?
No, but from the outside looking in, I don't really see them.
The outside looking in.
I don't really see them as
y'all's
equals.
Stuff like this is relative to what you see.
The best advice I can give any Muslim is read the Bible, and the best advice I can give any Christian is read the Quran. The sooner everyone does that, I think the sooner we realize we're actually on the same page with just a little bit of a debate that's needed. I swear, you would be amazed. I grew up in church.
I beg to differ, but go ahead.
You beg to differ based on lack of.
I know a little bit.
A little bit isn't enough.
I know a little bit.
You can't watch 10 minutes of a movie and give a full review.
That's absolutely true.
There you go. That's all I'll say.
Well, for me, on this topic as a woman, it's just when I was young. Well, it's a little bit of a debate for me because it's kind of like one of those. I want to marry a Muslim, and it's something that it's like, it's priority actually. It's on there. It's up there because kids, all that stress. But then it's kind of like the numbers. It's a lot of Christian men. It's a lot of Christian men to Muslim women, but it's just challenging. I think
the ratio in Nigeria, I think it's pretty evenly split in regards to the two religions. I know here that Christianity is more dominated. I mean, that's very hard. You know, it's widely known that our parents would like us to marry somebody of our own culture anyways.
And those are strong principles.
And you know, so that eliminates...
Right down to religion. Yeah.
Exactly. So, you know, that eliminates a number of people. Now you're talking about marrying somebody of your own faith, which eliminates another number. So... Yeah. I mean, it's hard. I mean... It's something that, I mean, I'm not personally worried about it, but for a Muslim female, like you said, I mean, it's something to take in consideration. I don't know necessarily if you should try to change your faith due to that. No. But, I mean, it's something that I would kind of keep in the back of my mind, too.
No, but it's definitely good to know about both faiths. Well, not both, all religions, to be very honest. It could be Hinduism, Buddhism, whatever.
Once again, personal opinion. Christian, Muslim. I could marry a Chinese Buddhist midget. I'm not really bothered about things like that, but there's certain things, certain lines. I don't know if you feel the same. If you could marry a Hindu.
He's like, I can't even step with the people who say they believe in God.
You know?
I'm very strict on religion. I mean, it's just a few things that I get across before I even speak to a female and decide to pursue her in a certain manner. I mean, what are you doing for yourself? Are you ambitious? Do you have goals? Do you believe in Jesus Christ? I mean, things of that nature. And I mean, before we even get to me taking you out, you know, I mean, those are things that I think are a necessity for me to know before I decide to invest time in you.
Thank you guys for joining the conversation on Roundtable with Faozy today, and